Hey Android fans, this is Eric from hollywoodfrodo.com with another Android app review. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite Christian podcast app called Daily Bible. Now, if you happen to be in the market for Christian apps, there are a lot out there. There are a lot of Bible ones out there. This app is specifically my favorite for Christian podcasts. That's what I use it for, and nothing else really. It does have a verse of the day notification feature that I do use, and I will show you how that works. But the reason I keep this app on my phone, the reason I have it, is for the Christian podcast. Because without having to mess with any other type of podcast app, because there are a lot of podcast apps where you can pull in your favorite podcast, but I'm not really a big podcast guy in general. However, I do like to listen to the podcast sermons of like Joyce Meyer or Joel Osteen, or maybe Greg Laurie or Saddleback Church, something like that. All those guys are on this app. Their podcasts are on there, as well as a lot of others. There's a ton, and I'll show you in a minute. But suffice it to say that this is the best app for that because of the way it compiles them all there for you. It does have some other features. It does have it has the entire Bible in a couple of different versions. It has a daily reading plan to read through the Bible. But really why I love it is the podcast. So let's just hop on the app and I will show you how the podcasts work and why I love them so much, and all the other features it has as well. Okay, so as you can see right here, we have the Daily Bible app. So I'm going to click that and open up to it. And I'm going to start with my favorite part of the app. The reason why I have this app, it's the daily podcast. As you can see there, you have a list of various podcasts that you can listen to. Insights for Living with Chuck Swindoll, Enjoying Everyday Life, Joyce Meyer, Hope for Today, Joel Osteen, Drive Time Devotion from Saddleback, Living Word from Calvary Chapel, It Is Written, Sean Boostra, Bible Answer Man, Crafty Dollar Ministries, Saddleback, Enjoying Everyday Life, the Joyce Meyer TV audio. And then you also have devotions. These are specifically meant for having small devotions. Daily reflections, praying with Paul, daily quotes, which are Christian quotes, My Utmost for His Highest, and a daily devotion by Billy Graham. Now you can also customize these. You can see here, devotions, click to customize, or devotional audio podcast, click to customize. So if you click that, it brings up a list. And there's other podcasts. You can select which ones you would more often or more likely listen to, and you can check those, and those will be the ones that show up. So it's very customizable. Let me show you how it works. Open up Everyday Life with Joyce Meyer. Then you're going to have a list of available podcasts. And all for podcasts are, different parts broken up. Once you click on that and open it, it starts playing automatically.
Everyday Life with New York Times best-selling author Joyce Meyer. On today's program, Joyce is teaching from her series Confrontation.
So as you can see, it works well.
Especially when it's directed towards you.
If you want to stop it, you just hit stop. If you share, it's your typical share button. Like with most Android apps, you can send a link to somebody, or you can save if you want to save this podcast. If you click save, as you can see, it saves it to your favorites. You click share, it allows you to share it through any of the share methods you have on your device. So it's fairly simple, straightforward, but it's a great app. Now getting out of that and just showing you some of the other available things that you have. You do have a daily plan, so if you want to read through the entire Bible and it remembers where you last left off, like I said, I don't really use this for this, but you can use it if you want. And you can even click that button, allows you to save, indexed, go to the next daily set if you maybe want to skip ahead. You can also have this play through audio.
Now Sarai, Abram's wife, had borne him no children. She had a female Egyptian servant whose name was Hagar. And Sarai...
I will say this is not my favorite audio Bible. I'll be reviewing my favorite audio Bible in another review. I have another app that is excellent for that. But this does have audio if you wanted to take advantage of that. You can also search through the Bible with the search feature. You can change the version. I see here you have versions. So you can pick any of these versions. They don't have every version, but they have a lot of the major ones. And I tend to use the more contemporary English one, which is the English Standard Version. The other part of this app that I do use is the daily verse, and I'm going to see if I can get that to work. So as you can see here, you have the verse of the day, and I figured out my issue with getting the notification to come up. Select menu, and you select more, and you select settings, and you select the time that you would like it to update. It's military time, so if you want it to be in the evening, it just goes up from 12 noon to 1400 would be, of course, 2 o'clock. But I have mine update every day at 6 a.m. When you set that, you are not setting a notification necessarily. What you are setting is you're setting a time of the day you want the app to update itself with the day's verse. Now when the app does that, when it updates itself, it sends a notification to your notification bar. And a little Bible would appear up here, just a tiny little Bible. And then if you drop down, it will say that it's been updated, and you click it, and it would open this screen, open the verse of the day for you. But once that has been done, which mine was done at 6 a.m. this morning, if I change the time to update, say, at 2 o'clock, I'm not going to get a notification because it's already updated for today. And it's just notifying you when it updates. So if I were to set it to update at 2 o'clock, then this verse would be there until tomorrow at 2 o'clock, at which time it would update itself, and that's when the notification shows up. So that's why I couldn't find that. But anyway, when that notification shows up, you click on it, it takes you here where you can see the verse of the day. If you want to, you can play it just like everything else in the app.
If your enemy is hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink.
So you can play the verse, you can share it on Facebook or Twitter, which is cool. You can change the version if you hit that there. You can save the verse if you like this verse. If you want to read the whole chapter, you can read the whole chapter. You can change the version. Or you can index, which goes to the Bible. I'm honestly not sure what index is for, because it doesn't seem to do anything for me. I don't really use any of that, but I did want to show you that it's there. I also wanted to show you that if you go to more, you can click edit, and that allows you to select text or save notes. So if you want to share it with someone, but you don't want to do it through the typical share means, you can select text that way, which is a great feature to have, just in case your phone won't allow you to share it the way you want to share it. You can also add it to your favorites. But that's verse of the day. Again, I mainly use this app for the podcast, the devotions, and then each morning when I wake up, or after I wake up, depending on how early I awake, eventually there will be a little Bible and then a notification letting me know that the verse of the day has been updated, and I'll click on that and just read the verse of the day. So as you can see, the Daily Bible app is great for getting all your Christian podcasts or devotions. Great to use in the car, use it at home, play it through your stereo. It's great for that. The daily verse notification feature is a cool feature, and like I said, I do use that. As far as the Bible goes, there are other apps that have way more versions of the Bible. There's also another app that is specifically geared towards being used as an audio Bible that I prefer, and I'll be reviewing all of those in future reviews. But in terms of podcasts, this app can't be beat. It's excellent for that. So if that is something you're looking for, I would highly recommend you get it. Again, this is Eric with hollywoodfrodo.com and your Android app reviews. If you like my reviews, please click the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified of my future reviews. And if you have a question about anything, just leave a comment down below and I will be sure to respond. Until next time, this is Eric. Have a great afternoon and have fun with your Android phone.